Hello and welcome back to the Daily Unblocker. I am Kohila Sivas, the creator of the Readiness OS, the system that helps any human, any age, any label learn, live, and lead from coherence. Now, I just hosted two events in the last month in October. I was in Scottsdale, and then I was in Kitchener, Ontario, in Canada. Something that came up on those events that I wanted to bring up as our unblocker for today. This is a block we all have, and this is something that we are getting very used to it because we live in such a busy world. So, what is it? Because the work that I share on these unblocking videos are not about mindset. I'm not talking about mindset, right? It's about system work because we are a living system. So we're working with the systems of our body, right? So what we do here is every day we take one human block and we unblock it together. So today I want to talk about the block that I think many of us are carrying, and it's a very silent, but it's there for many of us. So what is it? It is the addiction to chaos. So what do I want to talk about today? The addiction to chaos. Now, if you think about it, why are we addicted to chaos? If you think about your life, doesn't it feel unsettled? Even when you're resting, doesn't it feel like you're not resting? How many of you feel like you're not resting anymore? Even if you're here, it seems like you're not here in your presence. Why is that? Because we are addicted to chaos. So, to bring us back, what can we do? How can we unblock this? Because this is a big issue. Because at the event we talked about, we had parents, we had educators there, and we talked about how we have now started. All of us say we're busy, because if there's chaos, what is that equal to? It equals to busyness, right? Are you Can you agree to this? Do you see yourself saying this? Do you say this? Do you say I'm busy? I'm busy. I'm busy. Now, the better question for all of us is, when are we not going to be busy? If you're a parent, if you keep saying you're busy, what does that do to your leadership as a parent? if your if your child starts saying I'm busy, what does that do for them and their what they need to do if they keep saying they're busy? So if every one of us is saying we're busy, 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 so then is life just being busy? Is that what life is all about? Is that what life means, is being busy? Not really, right? That's not what life is. Not Life is not being busy. Life is being present. Life is enjoying. Life is being here, truly being here. So how did we get into this? Because we live in a fast world. We're all connected, but we're at the same time we're all so disconnected and we're so distracted. So no wonder we all say we are busy and we're so addicted to chaos. So, how do we bring it back? How do we bring it back? We bring it back by finding flow. We bring it back by finding flow. So, how do we find flow? So, I want to offer an exercise, and this exercise is really good. I do this almost every single day to bring myself to the present so that I can stop saying I am busy, because I don't think there will be ever a time we are not going to be busy, because something's going to come up, something has to happen, something we have to do. So busyness is part of our life, so but we can't keep saying it, because that's not helping our nervous system. Our nervous system is feeling very, very alert, and it's signaling that we're not safe. That's the result of that. So how do we stop it? So I wanted to demonstrate. So if you put your left hand out, this is your past. So look at it. This is the past that created who you are. These are the lessons. These are the things that you've gone through to create who you are today. Some of them are good memories, some of them are bad memories. Now, sometimes our mind can keep us busy too. How many of you think about your past almost all the time? Maybe something that happened to you, somebody said something that you should have done or could have done or would have done. How many of us spend so much time busy thinking about the past? Be honest. And if you don't believe me, bring the awareness into your life and see how many hours do you spend on a day thinking about the past, how you could have done something better or how something could have gone in a different way, and you rehearse it and you replay it. But is that going to change? Because past is past. The only thing we can do with past is we can see it, we can look at it and say thank you, because it's what's created you. It's what created who you are today. So we can say thank you, but if we keep visiting, we're going to stay busy visiting here. So we're going to say thank you, and all we need to do is release it. Just let it go. Release it and let it go. Because the more you hold on to it, you're going to be busy here figuring out stuff that you cannot change. Past cannot be changed, right? That's a fact. Okay, so the next we're going to go to the future. So put your right hand out. This is your future. It's beautiful. There's a lot of things that can happen. But with future, what it brings, it's anxiety, right? With future, we have anxiety because we don't know what's going to happen, what will happen, what if it happens. We have all of these what ifs. Now, if we spend so much time here thinking about it, what can happen, what could happen, what if it doesn't happen, can you imagine how much time you're spending over here thinking about the future? Isn't that busy? Isn't that keeping you really busy in figuring out what will happen in the future? So, what can we do with the future? Worries and things that we think over and over and over and over and keep ourselves busy thinking about it. What can we do about the future? It's available to us. We can set intentions, we can set goals, we can start moving towards those. We can plan it, but we still have to let it play. It's not in our hands. We can just have a plan, but we don't know how it's going to play out. And if we keep thinking the worst, there's a saying, right? Whatever your mind sees is whatever you're going to produce. So, what we want to do with the future is not spend all the time and creating a busy, 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 busy mind and world for us. We must look at it, we must bless it because it's available to you, it's coming. Bless it, and then you release it. So do this, release it. Let it go, release it. It's released, it's available to you. Now, bring your hands together. This is what you have now. If you can do this practice in your life at least once a day by letting go of the past, blessing and releasing the future, and being here in present, what it does is reduces the busyness in your mind. When you start reducing the busyness in your mind, your nervous system is going to feel safe again. When you do that, now your life is going to start feeling less busy. And when we're less busy, we're going to feel less chaos. Because the more busy we say and we are, the more chaos it's going to be. So, what I want you to do is inhale calm and exhale chaos. Let it out. Just release it. Let it go. Because it's not worth living in chaos, is it? Is it easy? It's not easy, right? So, what I want you to do is exercise this. Do this as many times as you can to bring yourself now and here. Because here is what matters, not anywhere else. It's so important. Now, we did this in our live event last 2 weeks ago, and it was very powerful because the whole room felt different. everyone who was there, they were able to release some of their stories that they tell themselves about being busy. So how many stories you tell yourself about being busy, and how many things do you put away because you're busy, and then you call yourself you are procrastinating. Or sometimes we call ourselves we're lazy because we're so busy we can't get to what we need to get to. But busy and creating chaos and being addicted to chaos is first is awareness. Number one is awareness. Awareness that I spent too long here in the past, I've spent too long in the future, and I worry. And then in my life, with that energy, I start doing things in my life that's going to now also create chaos and busyness. Now, one of the things that I want to challenge you is every time you say the word busy from now on, from today on, I wanted to catch yourself. How many times are you saying busy, busy, busy? Now, if you're a parent, if you say busy, you can't really be the leader of your children because they don't need to hear how busy you are, right? Then that means if you're busy, then they're going to feel like, how can I ask my parents anything? How can I share? They're busy. They're busy. So we need to change that language, right? Because it's not helping you with the relationship you have with your children. So we need to shift that as well. If we're a parent, if we're a teacher, if we're busy, then you're not spending time with yourself or your loved ones. So what can we change it to? What is the word that we can change it to? Presence. The best thing to be is presence. Because you know why? Because this is the only time we have, is right here, right now. So why are we chasing everything over in the past, everything in the future, and forgetting to live right here, right now? So that's the unblocker today, is to really unblock the addiction for the chaos. And it, because we are so used to it, because we live in it so much, that energy has become normal. But our nervous system is not accepting that. That's why we all are feeling this unrooted energy, where we are feeling like we're not we're not grounded, right? There's this feeling of ungroundedness. So what I want you to do is do this exercise, bring yourself here, and catch yourself saying, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, because it's not helping you, it's not helping those people you want to serve, it's not helping the people you want to lead, and it's not definitely helping our children who are watching us, because they're also learning to say busy. And if they start doing that, how can we help them, right? So that is the unblocker for today. And this, when in person, when we did it, the whole room felt the shift and their shoulders dropped, and they were so excited to keep trying and using this practice at their home. So try it and let me know in the comment section. So tomorrow we'll look at another block, because we as humans are made out of systems. When these systems are blocked, we're not in flow. When we're not in flow, life becomes harder. And that's what I want to do every day, is to take a block and unblock whoever is watching these videos. Now, if you have a block and you want me to make a video, please do let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear. If you try this exercise, let me know how you feel. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know if I could help you. I could make another video to help you. We also have a parenting inflow workshop, which is related to the event we just did. It's starting on Wednesday, on November 19th. It's starting. If you want to come to that, ask me for the link, because it's free. Anyone can attend, educators can attend, parents can attend, adults can attend. It's all about staying in flow, because why suffer when flow is available to all of us? We just need to learn how to be in flow and live in flow, right? So that's what it's all about. So that's on Wednesday, the November 19th. If you want the link, let me know. We're starting an online parenting in flow, living in flow, learning in flow, and learning in flow lab. We call them labs. It's free. You can attend. So ask me for the link. So until next time, until tomorrow, one block, one breath, right? Always take that one breath and be present, because presence is only what we have. Thank you.